Morning Aftershow with Crystal and Jamila.
You suck as a co-host.
You know what? You shut your whorish mouth.
Good morning, everybody. It's Monday morning, as always, 7 o'clock. What's up, Janela?
Hey, y'all, don't forget the time here, biatch.
Like what?
10 o'clock.
Why do we have 3 time zones in the first place? Like, why do we have time zones, period? Racist? Really?
Well, it's odd. I actually don't know the history of, it's too bad we don't take live calls. That would be a bore fest, so no, actually, that's a good thing.
That would, my God, let's discuss time zones. We would have so many
the only thing that I do know is why they have the daylight savings time, which is funny because Arizona, for instance, I think it's 1 or 2 states that don't have daylight savings time. So it's even further, the time goes even further to 4 hours difference. But it's very, very bizarre.
Yeah, daylight savings time it does not make sense to me at all. It's so stupid. So anyway, what have you done this week, all the time?
Yeah, not too much. I did not have off, unfortunately, on Monday, but I kind of knew it was going to happen. I was basically bribed. We'll give you 2 days if you work that day. So, it's paid.
So what?
Of course, they say,
What 2 days did you have off?
The week before. So not that Monday and not that week before. So the week before that, I had off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So 2 actual work days. Yeah, I got it's paid. So basically that was the thing, which they were going away anyway. So really,
that's bullshit. Like, I'm like, nah, you can't fucking count that.
Yeah, I couldn't actually work. They were going on vacation. So
right.
I thought that was kind of a jib. It's not like, what are you going to have me do? Well, either way I get paid. I really should have protested because it was like 2 weeks before Memorial Day.
I would have.
But what can you do?
You're fucking ridiculous. You knocked that shit off because
when it's a holiday you just know, like, I felt more tired. I walked the street. There's nobody on the bus.
You walked the street?
It's like Armageddon. I walked I'm a streetwalker, yes.
So you did take my advice. Now you are starting to take a second job of prostitution.
Well, I needed to make some more money. I'm trying to get a nicer place.
You just got approved for that credit. Like, you just got a fucking bomb-ass credit card, didn't you? You said
oh, my God. You have to bring that up?
I'm just asking. People want to know, that's...
All right, this is the thing. Yeah, okay. I got approved for a credit card, and I don't have any, so I was pretty excited. I got it in the mail. I didn't sign up for it.
You don't have any? Oh, do you have a credit card?
Possibly. I have no credit card.
Well, now
I just have a debit card. Well, it's probably going to be cut up pretty soon. So I get all stoked. I'm all excited. I read the info barely, like as if I'm illiterate. I read what I wanted to read, and I read that it's $500 limit. So I'm like, jackpot, $500 a day. I can go and spend, and let me tell you, day one, I spent $500. I go back the next day to CVS to buy something, and it gets declined.
Oh, my God, so embarrassing.
I didn't tell you this. Yeah, I didn't tell you this. Yeah, that's what you were saying. It's, so great, but I go and it gets declined, and I said, no, that's wrong. Do it again. I have a $500 limit. I have a $500 limit. Do it again. I'm rich. Like, I'm rich, bitch. And no, it was declined again. Thank God I was in poor and I was able to pay for, the few things I got. But
that
I was not happy. I called them. Yeah, I called them, and I'm furious. I'm like, excuse me, I have $500. Yeah, excuse me, do you know who I am? I'm one of 2.
Of KJAM, that should give me credit everywhere.
I mean, come on. But I call them and infuriated saying, I have a limit of $500 a day. And they're like, no, you have a limit of $500, period. That's it. Yeah, that's all you get. You blew it, and that's pretty much, that's what you did. You blew it. So pay it off, and you can use it again. I'm like, what? That makes no sense. Like, I don't know. It was very disappointing.
So funny. So now your money is out. You're done.
I owe I was going to say I owe $500, but obviously with interest, which I did not read, it's quite high. But I'm just going to basically put that bill with all my other bills
in the no-pay pile.
Yeah, I call it my junk drawer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good place
for
it.
I mean, there's bills I have to pay. Like, I need to pay the electric. I need to pay, of course, I need to pay for cable, my rent. But when there's certain bills, for instance, hospital bill or my taxes, that I file away for
Yeah, for real. I mean, what's the point? I totally get it.
But anyway, you know what? I probably shouldn't be talking about this. Yeah, I mean, we have so many listeners. Who knows who's listening right now?
Yeah,
Excuse me, we do. We went from having 10 listeners to like 100 listeners.
You know what's so funny is that like CJ totally freaking predicted that. That was nuts. But so here I have a story for you really quick. I'll be very fast with mine. Remember, and I told you, it was like in one of the first episodes, I told you about that chick that came by here that I donated to so I could get that gift.
Oh, yeah.
And I told you also that she never came through.
And I made fun of you, yeah.
Right, but they never took the money out of my account either, though, so I guess I'm just going to...
That's random.
Chalk it up to, yeah. Had they taken the money out and I not gotten my shit, I'd be furious. I don't care if it was $14 or not.
Yeah, you live and you learn. That's odd, though. They didn't take the money. That's normally the very first thing they do.
So maybe she got mugged or something. I mean, I have no idea. But another girl came by this house today.
Oh, no.
Asking, but hers was only like $4. I'm like, what the fuck? Like... You need to be getting, you could totally get way more money. You could easily be getting like $7, per sponsor. She's like,
now, was this a girl that looked like she was in high school? Like,
she was in high school, yeah, but she's like, I'll babysit your kids, I'll watch. I'm like, what the, okay.
What was she asking $4 for? What was she, a donation?
Yeah.
A sponsorship.
I'm like, well, you're obviously not going to near as good of a college as the last girl I donated to.
When someone asks me for money on the streets, I say, do you have money for me? Like, come on, what the hell do you think this is? Like, I don't know. All right, let me correct that. I do not say that. That's fucked up. But but I mean, a sponsor, you son of a bitch.
I have a collect call from inmate
Jem Freeze.
This call will be recorded and monitored.
What's up, my peoples? This is Jem Freeze, coming at you from Panola County Jail in Batesville, Mississippi, where I was captured and sexually harassed by the police and put in here. Can you believe that shit? Now, I only got so much time, so let's get to this weather shit, you hear me? There's mad flooding in Louisiana, all the way to Texas. Can you believe that? Now, I love to tell you how the weather is here where I is. But I don't have a damn window in this bitch. Okay, all right. I'm doing a radio show right now, bitch. Back up on me. Sorry about that. Yeah, I gotta bounce. This big bitch, Ashanti, she all up in my grill. Anyway, thanks for the commentary, y'all. I bought me Cheetos.
It's time for celebrity news.
Oh my God. So
you're a douche.
What the fuck are you talking?
I do not like you constantly cut me off. I'm mid-sentence. I took over your story. I think that was good enough, and you just decide when I cut your story off, you cut me off.
Do you but you know what? You just said when I cut so you started it. When I cut your story off, now you cut me off. That's what you just said. So you just admitted
but you deserved it. I mean, this isn't the first time. No, I didn't start it. You started it way back when you cut me off.
The fire.
Wait, okay, let's just real quickly. I can't believe Jem. I mean, she's in jail?
Yeah, Janella, you want to tell me why I'm having to freaking use my last bit of my EBT to give her commissary? And I had to blow the
I was going to say, I know from commissary. I was wondering what she was talking about. She called you and you just gave her your EBT card?
No, I told you I had to blow the cop to allow it even in the in the first place. Because the jail.
I was going to say I've never heard of that before. That they take EBT there.
They don't take EBT. I worked the deal out with the popo.
Oh, so you went to what's it called? Some town East Bumblefuck in Mississippi and blew the guard.
Well, no, I didn't go there. He came here.
Oh, okay. Well, that's determination right there.
I mean, I have a nice mouth, and my mouth hugs very nicely.
Well, I mean, Jem, I hope she gets out soon. I don't know how long she needs to be there, but I do appreciate the fact, Jem, if you can listen in the jail, in the
pokey, right? That's exactly where she's at, is the pokey.
If you can listen to thank you very much for still joining us, and we'll take your calls, and I hope you're out soon. That's all I have to say about that.
Yeah, that costs money for her to call like that, though, just to let you know. So unless you want to be paying
well,
that
hey,
bill, I'm just saying.
Well, all right, I'll tell you what. If she happens to be, you paid this week. If she happens to be in next week, I'll give her my number. I mean, it might not be the correct number, but no, I'll give her my number.
That's bullshit. I declare shenanigans.
No, I'll give her my number. I promise. And if she happens to be there next week, I hope this is not constant because that is expensive. But if she happens to be the next week, I'll pay for it. But all right, let's move this along to celebrity news.
Yes, let's go.
Okay, I got a story about your lover, T.I.
Oh, I love him. If I ever was to let some black milk come up in this bitch, it would be him for real. Not
well,
come,
you said that.
Come for real. Like not come, but
yeah, we know. Not C-U-M. No.
No, but C-O-M-E.
C-O-M-E. Yes. Well, I knew that. That's why I said your lover. He actually had the balls. I really think this is some big cojones right here. He had the cojones to take a swing at Floyd Mayweather, which then caused I mean, come on. And then it caused a brawl in the Fat Burger, which I'm guessing is like, a fast food place. I've never heard of it. But
like a McDonald's,
but fat. Yeah, this is actually in Vegas, and it was early last Sunday morning, not yesterday. Fat Burger. Morning. Oh. When the police got there, go figure, they left, so they weren't there when the police got there. They ran. And a Fat Burger employee was actually slashed during the fight, which is crazy because I heard chairs were thrown. No, actually slashed with something, but I haven't remembered what it was. But he was slashed, but he refused to press charges. He also refused to cooperate with the cops, a.k.a. snitches get stitches. You know how that is. Oh, my God, YOLO. Yeah, I mean, YOLO. You got to do a little more enthusiasm than that.
No, because I don't agree with that. I don't think
you couldn't sound any more white. Like, YOLO.
Dude, what do you want me to do? I swear to God, I keep on getting shit for this. Like, I'm white. I'm not going to change the color of my skin to appease everybody.
Seriously, like, bitches get stitches. Like, I mean, you just sound so white.
No, you know what I do? I always kill it. I always kill it. My bitches I go snitches, get stitches, and end up bitches in ditches. Like, I fucking go crazy.
Oh, exactly. You proved the point. Yes, you do sound very white just saying that.
Well,
But I can't help it either. I sound pretty white myself, so,
I didn't choose the white life. It chose me.
Well, that's a fact right there, bro.
Brah? You're going to give me bullshit about that's not
a fact right there, bro.
Okay, yeah, you win. You win for the most white. You're Wonder Bread white.
Yeah, I try to say, mind you, I never say that in my everyday life, but I always thought that was funny.
No, you say it.
Anyway.
Okay, go ahead.
You shut your face.
So this motherfucker took on, that's stupid. Like, are you serious? Floyd Mayweather, you need to go pick on, like, Wheezy or some shit. Like, don't.
Yeah, it makes no sense. Like, this guy, isn't he, I'm not a big, like, boxing person, but isn't he, like, a champ? Like, isn't he somebody that,
I'm not saying that T.I. is not tough. That's my boo. Okay? But the fact that he's fighting over, you know what? I did actually read reports I think it was like yesterday, I think. I didn't read the thing about the thing with their fighting or not, but they got in that fight. T.I. and Tiny are not together anymore.
So, do you think, I didn't actually read this, but do you think it has to do with that? Maybe T.I. was jealous. T.I. obviously started the fight, so maybe he's hanging out with his ex.
I don't know. I have no idea. All I know is that, dude, when your ex is dating a professional boxer, you don't get jealous.
So you don't know. That's allegedly. Let's put that out there. We have a very popular fan base and show.
I sleep with T.I. on the regular. I get the lowdown firsthand, okay? Yeah, put that in.
Well, unless you're sleeping with Tiny, then you don't know 100%, okay?
I would never sleep with Tiny. She looks like a pig. Oh,
I mean, there's men that think... I didn't hear it.
I didn't hear anything either. Yeah, moving on to the next story.
Okay, I got two more for you. Bruce Willis and Demi's daughter, Scout Willis, not rumor, which I thought it was, but she decided to walk the streets of New York City, I believe it was Thursday, topless, in protest to Instagram's policy when it comes to nudity. They don't allow it. She also she posted it and also used the hashtag free the nipple.
Oh my God. Oh, that's
and I'm talking about full. Yeah, I'm talking about full, no bra, no nothing. She's just full, going out there topless, walking the streets.
I mean, hopefully her boobs look better than her face.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I posted this story. It was on Tuesday. I posted it on my Facebook. I accidentally thought it was rumor. Not that it's any better, but rumor is the worst of the three. Older children. Obviously, Bruce has two babies. I don't know what they look like. I'm sure that they'll be better off.
But wait. That would be suggesting that they got their looks from their mom, and they don't.
No, not that. No, mixing them. No. I'm not saying she's gorgeous. Mixing these two people together, hopefully, maybe with the mixture of his new wife. It's the mixture. That's unfortunate because they have mainly Potato Head, aka Rumor. She has the head of a potato, and
I think
pretty
that's
much
fucked up. Mr. Potato is gonna be pissed off that you're
well.
talking shit
I mean,
like that.
that's my nickname for her, Potato Head. I mean, come on, seriously, look at her and think of a potato, and you're gonna say, "Oh shit, she does look like a potato head."
I'm gonna tell you right now why she is not the prettiest girl in the class, okay? It's because she looks exactly like her father, and her father is not a cute woman.
Yeah, definitely. Because he's a cute guy. I don't think he's hot, but he's not a bad-looking guy, and he's a badass type guy. But when it comes to looking like your father 100%, kind of like, I mean, and she's prettier, but I hate to say this, and she's not ugly, Billy Joel's daughter, but she looks identical to her father. And I'm not saying she's ugly at all. I don't think that.
Yeah,
but
you are.
It's just a certain. I would be honest. Like the other two, I don't think she's. But it's just a certain thing where. I don't know. I just and she has prettier features than obviously these girls, but Rumor is the absolute worst. She got. I mean, she saw the movie.
Her name on top of it. Like, I would have fucking bitch slapped my parents. First of all, you guys.
All three of them: Rumor, Scout, and Tallulah. Well, Tallulah's not that bad.
Tallulah? Yeah, I'd be slapping my parents. I'd be putting baby powder on that hand, and I'd be pimp slapping my parents. I'd be so pissed off. I'd rather be
Rumor's the worst.
Too.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it could be worse though. It could be Crystal.
Oh no, she didn't.
Wait, who said that?
I didn't hear. No,
What?
I did hear that.
Oh, okay, never mind. We'll cut that out.
We need to go ahead on with your.
All right, last story, and I'll make it quick. Brad Pitt was attacked. What?
What happened? Someone's throwing something.
Anyway, last story. Brad Pitt was attacked by some asshole on the red carpet of the I can never say this. Maleficent premiere.
Maleficent.
I know how to say it, but I always mess it up when I say it fast.
Fucked it all up.
Okay. Now this, and anyway, this guy turned out to be some whack job who's done this before. He's done it often. He's the same guy who actually tried to kiss Will Smith on the mouth. So, I mean, this is something he just does, I mean, but, this obviously, because he did make contact, he, with someone's, I mean, well, then again, even trying to kiss. I love Will Smith's reaction when that happened. He was like, yo, bro, what the? Like, what are you doing? And that was a great reaction. He went to kiss him right in the mouth, and he covered his mouth and pushed his face away. Will Smith put his hand on his face, pushed him away. Like, what are you doing? But yes, he does this all the time on red carpets. He did something else with Leonardo DiCaprio, and
it's just an attention thing, but I'll tell you what.
Yeah, of course.
I can't stand Brad Pitt, and ever since he did Jennifer Aniston dirty the way he did, and so blatantly, and then, like, the whole photo spread with him and Angela, like, fucking put your dick needs to be cut off, put in a fucking museum, and call it a day, because
oh God, can you believe he's 50 years old?
I know, right? He's so.
You have to admit that he does not look 50.
No, he doesn't look 50, but I mean, whatever. Fucking doesn't make.
I mean, that's crazy.
No, fuck him. Fuck him and his.
Yeah, I've got no. That's the thing. Even Jennifer Aniston said, like, I can't stand what they've done to Jennifer Aniston. Like, every week she's pregnant. Every week she's My Lonely Life. Like, and this is what, 12 years later, 10 years later, and
it's ridiculous now.
I can't stand that they're still making her the victim. Well, I'm not defending what they're doing. That's the opposite. They're still making her the victim, which she was. But she doesn't want to be the victim. She's like sick. I mean, every week she's pregnant.
They're making it very difficult for her to move past.
It's ridiculous.
And
like, literally this week, I swear to God, on the tabloids, I just saw it the other day, so it should still be there. I think it was Us Weekly said she's pregnant again. It's like, damn, she must have like 25 kids.
Well,
every week she's pregnant.
Or she's had a lot of miscarriages. You know what I mean? Like, it's very
I guess
the girl has ovaries, I think. I mean, and she's got a fiance, so it's her being pregnant is not out of. You never, like, when the stories first break, the pregnancy stories, or when the tabloids first break pregnancy stories, nobody really believes them because it's from a tabloid. We're not going to find out until a couple months later.
Exactly.
And basically, if we went off the very first pregnancy story that ever popped up about Jennifer Aniston, I mean, We've never heard. She's still fucking pregnant. That was like 7 years ago. Their source who wishes to remain.
Oh
anonymous.
they're reliable.
Your butthole. That's what your source is. A magic 8-ball, and you need to get.
Hey, wait a minute. That might be a lucrative job. We should be a source. What if we become sources? That might be lucrative.
I don't think that I would be responsible with that much responsibility.
All we have to do is call in and say we know a person who knows a person, and this is a reliable source. I mean, who knows who they're getting for these reliable sources?
That's a really good point, because I thought about that. I was actually thinking about this during the Jodi Arias trial, because Nancy Grace was taking in and reporting on Bombshell Tonight.
Bombshell Tonight.
And she would report these so-called facts about the case, and about the players in the case, and she would be like, we got this didn't a source tell me, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we got a source of ours told it from inside the police, and it's like, you know what, fuck you. I guarantee you, because most of the shit she was reporting on was bullshit, just like with the Casey Anthony trial. It's like, I guarantee you that they have no sources. It's just all fucking.
I agree. I think people could call in. If they're low enough. She's not a journalist.
They don't do any type of background checks on these sources. Yeah, no, I could call back. No, I'm Pet Unicorn. I used to be a Pet Unicorn.
Like People Magazine. There's certain people that I know would do a check, but then there's just the ones don't. I mean. The only thing I could credit National Enquirer is that they actually got right that the John Edwards thing. They actually did get that right. Other than that, I can't think of the last time they broke a story and it was true. And I mean that's what they keep their credit on there. That we got that right. But I mean,
I could sit here and say the answer is no 150,000 times. Eventually, I'm going to be right that the answer is no.
Yeah, I mean, there's reliable sources. It always makes me laugh, And like I said, now she's pregnant again this week, and it's just funny. And she actually said not long ago, maybe a year or so ago, she said, I just stop, and she was laughing though. She did an interview and she was laughing. She's like, it's just like every week is something. She was like, either I'm pregnant or Lonely Jen, or I mean that's the worst. Like Lonely Jen.
If you're pregnant that many times, you're not fucking lonely.
That was their thing, how lonely she was, and it was for years. And it's like, oh my God, she moved on. It was, I guess that big story, I'm sure she was a certain way when it first happened. 2 years tops, that's it. Come on.
What the fuck?
Only on Craigslist.
I was sitting in the lobby of my bank waiting to talk to my banker about opening up another IRA when I saw you. Our eyes met for a moment, and then you said, "Get your punk ass out of that seat. I'm pregnant, motherfucker." Your voice was like the finest melody, and so I gave you my seat, gladly, and in that moment, I gave you my heart. I never thought a wife beater could look so good on a pregnant woman, especially when underneath it you wore a black bra. But baby, you made it work. The emerald green thong strap hanging over the waist of your tight beige stretch pants completed the ensemble perfectly. My bank angel. You immediately pulled out your cell phone and started talking to someone, so I couldn't introduce myself. I don't want you to think I have no manners after all. I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but you mentioned going to see your baby daddy and how that motherfucker needs to take care of the kids you got. I saw no wedding ring, so I'm assuming the romance didn't work out. Is that right? Because I want you. Oh, how I burn for you. But I will not be a homewrecker. You look close to going in labor, and I think I heard you say, I don't know when this little motherfucker's going to drop out, but it better be soon. Perhaps once the blessed event has occurred, we could meet up for a cup of chai tea. Let me know. And if I never hear from you, I wish you well. Please know that I will always carry this memory of you in my heart. I actually wore an outfit very similar to that when I was pregnant.
That was very touching.
It was.
I hope they got a reply.
You know what? I actually put an ad in Craigslist. If you have ever been able to find the person that you've been desperately searching for, please contact me. And I put the show.
I would love that. I would love follow-ups for sure.
Oh my God. Me too. Like the one at McDonald's where the big fat with the 5 kids.
Yeah, well, that one obviously that wasn't, that was somebody being an asshole. He wasn't obviously really in love with her, but there was
Why wouldn't he be in love with her? Is it because the way she slapped it up?
Because if you read this, no, because it was obvious. That's what he was saying. But there was one before that previously. I can't remember which one, and it was one of the first ones you read, and it was very believable. And mind you, everybody, these are real. We're not making these up.
But there could be trolls, but we're going to pretend like that was my favorite. So don't sit there and say it's fake, because it's not fake.
I didn't. I said, well, I'm just saying we don't make them up. We're not writing these. These are actually coming
we're
from
not this talented. Some of this shit you couldn't make it up. It's just so out.
Yeah, whether they're real or fake, it's just so they know we're not coming up with them. You know, these are actual things people are writing. And like I said, there might be some that obviously are jokes. But yeah, that was so we have another one?
Yeah, this one is, I'm kind of thinking, this is great actually. This is called Please Date My Ex-Wife. My ex and I have been separated for over a year and have finally been officially divorced since February. I've moved on and am in a relationship with another girl. Unfortunately, she hasn't. As you can guess, the divorce is pretty nasty. Even after all the drama and damage, she's still finding ways to make my life difficult. I'm just tired of the drama and always being at odds with her. I'm guessing that she just needs someone to pay attention to her other than me. And this is where you come in. Her, 44, white, professional, blonde, well, she's got highlights, 5'6", shapely but not obese, I'm guessing like around 150 pounds. She has a pretty mainstream musical taste and she really likes reality shows. You. Judging from her last hookup, I would guess that breathing is just enough of a qualification. She prefers tall, white males with dark hair. Bonuses. She makes really good money, so she won't be a total mooch, and she'll pay for a lot of things if she really likes you. She's all right in bed and can be quite adventurous if that's your thing. Kavitz. She has some control issues and will pursue you endlessly if she really likes you. Be prepared to hear a lot of horrible things about me on the first few dates because she complained a lot about her ex when I started dating her. Just nod your head. She's been known to get really, really drunk, so get ready to hold her hair when she hurls after too many Chocotinis or Cosmos. She gets really loud when she gets drunk. Don't get her on her bad side, though. She's very vindictive and has been known to get mildly violent.
Did you happen to see, I posted this on Facebook, did you see the post someone put up on Craigslist for selling the Clippers? That was funny.
Okay, here we go. Here it is. Wanted, owner for rising NBA franchise. Do you love basketball? Do you like taking control and imposing your will? Do you make upwards of $2.5 billion? If yes, then we have the perfect opportunity for you. Recent circumstances have put an up-and-coming NBA franchise in a period of transition. We need a strong, respectful owner who accepts all races, religions, creeds, and sexual orientations. Requirements: over $1 billion in liquid assets, individual or with partners. Discretion in all matters. Located in Greater Los Angeles County. No desire to relocate franchise. Working relationship with Commissioner Adam Silver and other 29 owners. If you have a mistress, she must be kept off social media. Desired traits: honesty, discretion, local LA icon confirmed, example, Billy Crystal, Magic Johnson, at least 53% mental acuity, minimal desire to meddle in basketball affairs, foster synergy, calm under intense media scrutiny, team player, Blake Griffin, Chris Paul, Doc Rivers, LeBron James, and NBA PA must all like you. Salary depends on experience. Only serious applicants need apply. Phone calls will not be monitored or recorded for quality control. Please include a cover letter, resume, and criminal record, if applicable. 420 friendly in the off-season.
I told you, I thought that was so funny. I was just like, and you know what? It's not like it's bashing Donald Sterling. I think it's just the whole thing it's making fun of.
No, yeah, they did it very, very tactfully, which is surprising for.
Yeah, it wasn't like it was just like he's this racist. Like I actually think it was more sort of like spoofing on that whole thing. But we won't get into that. But that's for our sports fans. So Chris Bailey, we did something on sports, so you better freaking listen.
He doesn't.
Well, he better.
Okay, so let's do shout outs now.
My shout outs. My buddy Sabrina, she was helping out. I put up something to get some songs for us, and she's been helping out, and she's starting to listen. And Michael McKenna, he's starting to listen to the show. My buddy April, and of course Dawn on Twitter. What is it? Nassau? What? At Nassau?
At Nassau 70.
There you go. I sucked. And I hope you're not going to say it out to Harry Bolsack, but
I want to give a shout out to Matt. He's at Bugsy Seagulls. Also to KenBerry69 on Twitter. And Dawn, thank you so much. Again, back to Dawn and Nassau 74. Thank you so much for.
Yeah, he deserves 2 shout outs for sure.
Yes, for sure. Thank you so much for all the things you said in your show Friday night. It was a beautiful thing.
Well, for Don, I mean, hey, Don is a huge supporter of the show. He always has been. He promotes us a lot, so I'm very appreciative. You're the best, Don. But yeah, huge supporter. We joke around, about him and with him, but it's all in good fun. You're a great guy, Don.
Well, it's about time for us to wrap it up. Thank you for listening.
Bye, everyone.
It's just another manic Monday.